Uganda Airlines is seeking 422.2 billion shillings to kickstart the process of acquiring 10 new aircraft. This was revealed by the Minister of Works, General Katumba Wamala, while appearing before the Budget Committee to defend the airline supplementary request. Katumba told legislators that the aircraft will include 4 mid-range narrow-body Airbus models, 4 wide-body Boeing planes and 2 Boeing converted freighters for cargo. He added that the supplementary funding will cover the airline's initial requirements for this financial year, with purchases expected in January 2026 from both manufacturers, Boeing and Airbus.
Of 422.264 billion, Uganda Airlines in the process of acquiring 10 aircrafts comprising of 4 mid-range or narrow-body Airbus model, 4 wide-body Boeing aircraft, and 2 Boeing converted freighter for cargo. The supplementary budget is to cater for the projected initial requirements for the aircraft purchase for this financial year 25-26. It includes pre-delivery payments at purchase agreement signature.
However, legislators questioned why the investment was listed as an emergency, saying it should have been planned within the national budget and called for better management efficiency at the airline. The Inspector General of Police, Abbas Byakagaba, has warned against rising cases of electoral violence following recent clashes between National Unity Platform supporters and security personnel in several districts, including Kayunga, Lira, Iganga, Barara, Karamoja, Abim and Kawempe.
On October 28, 2025, at around 1300 hours, near Obote village in Lira district, supporters of the new presidential candidate attacked police officers. They punctured the tires of the police vehicle, removed the key chip sensor, and various items were stolen. On October 29th, 2025, in Abim district, people purporting to be private guards of the new candidate assaulted Edibu Emmanuel, who was subsequently hospitalized.
He said police and sister security agencies will continue to enforce campaign guidelines firmly to ensure peace ahead of the 2026 elections. The most recent incident was in Kayunga district, where a NUP candidate held campaign rallies a fortnight ago. Byakagaba told journalists at police headquarters in Naguru that the candidate, Robert Chagulanyi, arrived late and attempted to address supporters beyond the 6 p.m. cut-off time, one of the regulations meant to ensure public safety. Another confrontation happened on November 28th in Iganga district shortly after the same candidate's rally, when stones were reportedly thrown at officers. Security responded by dispersing the crowd and one civilian was fatally injured. The IGP expressed regret over the death, saying no political activity should cost a Ugandan life. The Electoral Commission is seeking for a supplementary budget of over 469 billion shillings to organize the January 2026 general elections. According to the documents before the Budget Committee, out of the 469 billion shillings, the Commission plans to use 19.6 billion shillings on the acquisition of deduplication system that will help the Commission identify multiple entries of the same individual and remove them from the voters' register. The Commission is also seeking 1.2 billion shillings to cater for the creation of 15,256 more polling stations and 2.54 billion for gazetting of polling stations. The Commission also shows that they will require 1.2 billion shillings for the publication of polling stations, and the publication will be done in newspapers to inform the public at which polling station all eligible voters are supposed to cast their votes from, among others. The request has been made by the Acting Secretary of the Commission, Richard Kamugisha, while defending the supplementary before the Budget Committee.
Behind all this is to ensure one person, one vote. So this principle cuts across that on top of identifying the voter, you also validate the ballot that that voter is going to cast. Then at the time of counting, you must ensure that these ballots which have been cast are the ballots which have been validated.
And they are supposed to be for that polling station.
Supposed to be for that polling station.
Okay.
Kamgesha also noted that the Commission requires 46.9 billion shillings for the production of ballot papers and declaration of result forms for general elections, noting the cost driver for this item is the increase in the unit cost of printing ballot papers with enhanced features such as the QR code. New Vision TV. Stream smart, stream New Vision.